So your plan was to clear your skin, but you ended up dry, dull, and irritated instead. Don't worry, I've been there and I got you.
It's making me better. I'm finding a new thing. It's making me stronger.
What's up, guys? My name is Ashanti, licensed esthetician and your virtual skin coach. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be going over all the ways to help repair your skin barrier so you can get your glow back. Also, I'll be dropping a skin barrier checklist to make sure you have all of the correct ingredients and products that you need and what steps to use them in. So let's get into the video. Our skin is made up of multiple protective layers to help keep the moisture in and the irritants out. But if we're feeling dry and irritated, tight, and more prone to breakouts, that's how we know we have a damaged skin barrier. Clearing your skin can be frustrating, especially when you are trying to do things like clear your acne or fungal acne or hyperpigmentation. And a lot of the products that we use to clear our skin from these conditions can cause irritation. They can cause redness. Sometimes they can be a little bit too harsh on the skin, especially if we aren't using them properly. So, if we're over cleansing our skin with products that are very stripping, if we're over exfoliating, not moisturizing and hydrating our skin, all of this can cause a damaged and irritated skin barrier, which means your skin isn't properly working. It's not keeping out the bad things and it's not letting in the good. So we want to make sure that at all times we are keeping a healthy skin barrier. That's how you have the healthiest skin and that's how you have the healthiest glow. Luckily, we have a bunch of products and ingredients that will help repair our barrier and get us back to where we need to be. One at the top of the list is ceramides. These are fats or lipids that are within our skin. And so we want to build that back up. So if we have dry and irritated skin, then that means that we have lost some of those ceramides. So we want to look for products that have ingredients with ceramides in them that also have ingredients like niacinamide. This is going to help soothe the irritated skin. This is going to help with pigmentation as well without causing irritation to your skin barrier. Along with niacinamide, panthenol, which is another vitamin B derivative, is going to help soothe irritated skin. It's also going to help hydrate your skin. So we are replenishing the things that we've lost, which is that hydration, and then helping to heal and calm what we've caused, which is the irritation with our damaged skin barrier. Then we have squalane, which is one of my favorites, especially if you've dealt with fungal acne. This is one of the oils that will not cause a breakout to your skin. So if you want to use a night oil, make sure you get one with squalane. Is lightweight and also hydrating. One of my favorite products that's affordable is the Ordinary Squalane Cleanser. I'll insert a photo right over here. This is a cleanser that I use to remove my makeup. I can get that double cleanse without using a oil that's going to irritate my skin as someone that does deal with fungal acne breakouts, and also make sure that my skin is completely clear. So it goes on as a cream and then turns into like it goes on as like a cream slash oil and then turns into a nice milky texture when you add water, removes your makeup, doesn't cause any irritation, and it's affordable. These next two are great if you want some exfoliation but do have really sensitive skin. So once you've come out of your skin barrier being irritated and you kind of want to build your skin back up, I would suggest using lactic acid or urea. And this is going to help exfoliate the skin, but it also hydrates. Lactic acid is one of those AHAs that adds hydration and also exfoliation, with it being a derivative of milk, hence lactic. So, perfect for first time sensitive skin people or someone who is trying to repair their skin barrier and get their skin working back up to being able to handle the more intense AHAs or BHAs. Also want to make sure that you have humectants in your routine. Humectants are ingredients that are very hydrating. They handle and hold a lot of moisture, and usually they will pull from the moisture that's in the air. That's going to be your hyaluronic acid and also things like your glycerin. Personally, I love a hyaluronic acid serum. I also use this before makeup as well to keep my skin nice and plump, or if I'm working on clients, I'll use it to keep their skin nice and plump. I always say everybody can benefit from using hyaluronic acid. So use that also in your routine to build back that moisture and hydration. And it's very, very healing. It not only heals the skin for moisture and hydration, but it also helps to plump fine lines and wrinkles. And it helps with dark spots as well because it is bringing that hydration and moisture back into the skin. So let's create a simple routine that works. Now, first, you're going to start out with a very gentle cleanser at something that is cream or water based to keep it very light and hydrating. Then you can go in with your hydrating serum or something like a hyaluronic acid or niacinamide as your daytime serum. Next, you'll need a simple moisturizer, something that has ceramides in it, maybe even a little bit of squalane as well, or urea to help moisturize the skin, bring back that hydration, and really lock in the hydration from your serum as well. Of course, we're not stepping outside without using our SPF. So you want a SPF that isn't going to be irritating, something that if you have more oily skin, you can use a matte version. If you have normal to dry skin, then I would suggest something that also has ceramides in it as well, and that is going to replenish and hydrate the skin. In this case, sometimes physical sunscreens can be a little bit irritating if your skin is already irritated. So I would look for a mineral based sunscreen, and I do have sunscreen suggestions for my melanated skin girlies like myself that are mineral based and don't leave a white cast. So check out that video as well. So, of course, we're going to make sure that we apply our sunscreen before leaving the house. So, like I said, this is a very simple routine. So, for nighttime, you're pretty much going to keep it the same. You can double cleanse, especially if you've been wearing heavy sunscreen or makeup. You can go in with a product like I suggested, the ordinary squalane cleanser, or something that is very hydrating. If you don't deal with acne or fungal acne, then you are more than welcome to use a balm. But if you do, definitely check out that one from The Ordinary because it doesn't have irritating products in it or pore clogging ingredients in it. Then after you do your second cleanse, then you're going to go back in with that hydrating toner or serum. Now, here you can add a little bit more if you want to add in like an essence. For me personally, I love a milky essence or milky toner. So I would go in with a, let's say, hyaluronic acid and then a milky toner because the milky toner is a little bit thicker. I personally use the one from Tier. I like the way that it goes on. I like the way that it makes my skin feel. It doesn't cause any type of irritation. They have the normal version and then they also have the light version for someone who has more oily skin. So I would go in with my hyaluronic acid or niacinamide and then use my milky toner as a step up and add to that hydration. You can also even add in a facial mist. So if you want to do something like the La Roche-Posay water before applying your hyaluronic acid, I would definitely suggest that. Gives that extra hydration, allows the hyaluronic acid to pull the hydration and moisture from that facial mist, and then go in with your milky toner. And now you're going to finish off with your moisturizer. At night, this is when our skin really benefits from our skincare products, as this is the time that our skin is regenerating itself. the cell turnover is happening, everything's working while our bodies are calm, our cells are active and moving. So you want to use a moisturizer that's a little bit thicker, that does have those skin loving ingredients like the ceramides and the panthenol, that's going to hydrate the skin and help to soothe and bring that hydration back. So for me, once I cleared my fungal acne, I experienced a lot of irritation. I was going too aggressive using the products to clear my fungal acne. I mean, at that point, I was just like, I want this to be gone now, today, right now. And I know a lot of us get that way, but it is a process and we have to trust the process. So definitely make sure you do that. But these are the exact steps that I took to make sure that my skin barrier was nice and healed. I like to use the sandwich method personally, where you are kind of similar to the skin flooding, if you've ever heard of that, where you are just piling on hydrating products and hydrating products. But you want to make sure that you are doing it according to your skin type. So if you have more oily skin, then maybe just stick to a hyaluronic acid and like a light milky toner. But if you have more dry skin, you can do the hyaluronic acid, the milky toner, the spray, and another round of your milky toner as well, where you're just consistently doing it kind of back to back and stacking your hydrating products before you finish off with your moisturizer and a face oil that works for your skin type. So make sure you check the description box down below to get the link for the Skin Barrier Glow checklist, where I'll have everything listed, products, routine, all in all. I'll have a link for you where I have product suggestions on what you can use to help repair your skin barrier if you're not sure exactly what to use. But that is it for today's video. Let me know if this video has helped you in any type of way, or if you've dealt with having a damaged skin barrier. What did you do to help fix and repair your skin barrier? I know you guys aren't ready to leave me yet, so make sure you go ahead and check out a few other videos I have listed here on my channel. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one.